Jatiyo Sangsad Bhaban National Parliament House is the House of the Parliament of Bangladesh, located at Sher-e-Bangla Nagar in the Bangladeshi capital of Dhaka. Designed by architect Louis Kahn, the complex is one of the largest legislative complexes in the world, comprising 200 acres. The building was featured prominently in the 2003 film My Architect, detailing the career and familial legacy of its architect, Louis Kahn.Robert McCarter, author of Louis I. Kahn, described the National Parliament of Bangladesh as one of the 20th century's most significant buildings. History. Before its completion, the first and second parliaments used the old Sangsad Bhaban, which currently serves as the Prime Minister's office. Construction was started in 1961 when Bangladesh was East Pakistan, led by Louis Kahn from the West Pakistan capital of Islamabad. As part of his efforts to decrease the disparity and secessionist tendencies of East Pakistan, Kahn aimed to make Dhaka a second capital, with appropriate facilities for an assembly. Jatiyo Sangsad was designed by Louis Kahn. The government sought assistance from South Asian activist and architect Mir Islam, who recommended bringing in the world's top architects for the project. He initially attempted to bring Alvar Aalto and Le Corbusier, who were unavailable at the time. Islam then enlisted his former teacher at Yale, Louis Kahn. Construction was halted during the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War and was completed on the 28th of January 1982. Kahn died when the project was approximately three-quarters completed, and it continued under David Wisdom, who worked for Kahn. History of use by Parliament. 7 parliaments have used the Jatiyo Sangsad Bhaban as the Assembly building. 2nd Parliament 2 years 11 months. 3rd Parliament 1 year 5 months. 4th Parliament 2 years 7 months. 5th Parliament 4 years 8 months. 6th Parliament 12 days. 7th Parliament 5 years. 8th Parliament 5 years. 9th Parliament 5 years. 10th Parliament running. Architecture and design. Louis Kahn designed the entire Jatiyo Sangsad complex, which includes lawns, lake and residences for the members of the parliament. The architect's key design philosophy was to represent Bangladeshi culture and heritage while at the same time optimizing the use of space. The exterior of the building is striking in its simplicity, with huge walls deeply recessed by porticos and large openings of regular geometric shapes. The main building, which is at the center of the complex, is divided into 3 parts: the main plaza, South Plaza and Presidential Plaza. An artificial lake surrounds 3 sides of the main building of Jatiyo Sangsad Bhaban, extending to the Members of Parliament hostel complex. This skillful use of water to portray the riverine beauty of Bangladesh adds to the aesthetic value of the site. Design philosophy. Kahn's key design philosophy optimizes the use of space while representing Bangladeshi heritage and culture. External lines are deeply recessed by porticos with huge openings of regular geometric shapes on their exterior, shaping the building's overall visual impact. In the architect Louis Kahn's own words, "In the assembly I have introduced a light-giving element to the interior of the plan. If you see a series of columns, you can say that the choice of columns is a choice in light. The columns as solids frame the spaces of light. Now think of it just in reverse and think that the columns are hollow and much bigger, and that the walls can themselves give light. Then the voids are rooms, and the column is the maker of light and can take on complex shapes and be the supporter of spaces and give light to spaces. I am working to develop the element to such an extent that it becomes a poetic entity which has its own beauty outside of its place in the composition." In this way it becomes analogous to the solid column I mentioned above as a giver of light. It was not belief, not design, not pattern, but the essence from which an institution could emerge. The lake on three sides of the Bhaban, extending up to the members' hostel, adds to site's aesthetics and also portrays the riverine beauty of Bangladesh. The Assembly building received the Aga Khan Award for Architecture in 1989. The Kahn.Designed. The Bhaban consists of 9 individual blocks. The 8 peripheral blocks rise to a height of 110, while the central octagonal block rises to a height of 155. All 9 blocks include different groups of functional spaces and have different levels, interlinked horizontally and vertically by corridors, lifts, stairs, light courts, and circular areas. The entire structure is designed to blend into one single, non-differentiable unit that appears from the exterior to be a single story. The main committee rooms are located at level 2 in one of the peripheral blocks. All parliamentary functionaries, including ministers and chairpersons of some of the standing committees, have offices in the Bhaban. The Parliament Secretariat also occupies offices in the same building. The main plaza. The most important part of the main plaza is the Parliament Chamber, which can house up to 354 members during sessions. There are also 2 podiums and 2 galleries for VIP visitors. The chamber has a maximum height of 117, with a parabolic shell roof. The roof was designed with a clearance of a single story to let in daylight. Daylight, reflecting from the surrounding walls and octagonal drum, filters into the Parliament chamber. The efficient and aesthetic use of light was a strong architectural capability of Louis Kahn. The artificial lighting system has been carefully devised to provide zero obstruction to the entry of daylight. A composite chandelier is suspended from parabolic shell roof. This chandelier in turn consists of a metallic web spanning the entire chamber that supports the individual light fixtures. Upper levels of the block contain the visitor and press galleries, as well as communication booths, all of which overlook the Parliament chamber. The block also contains, at level 1, a library. At level 3, MPs' lounges and, at the upper level, party rooms. The South Plaza. The South Plaza faces the Manikmia Avenue. It gradually rises to a 20 feet height and serves as a beautiful exterior as well as the main entrance to the Parliament building. It contains controlling gates, a driveway, a main mechanical plant room, a large car parking space, a telephone exchange, offices of maintenance engineers, equipment stores and an open plaza with steps and ramps leading directly to the main building. Presidential Plaza. The Presidential Plaza lies to the north and faces the Lake Road. It functions as an intimate plaza for the MPs and other dignitaries. It contains marble steps, a gallery and an open pavement. Other information. Completion date 1982. Function civic. Construction cost $32 million. Tourism and accessibility. Although entrance to the Bhaban, the main building, is limited to authorized members of parliament and staff, the Jatiyo Sangsad complex is open to visitors. North of the complex, across the Lake Road, is Crescent Lake and Chandri Maidan. The two complexes together form a major attraction for tourists in Dhaka. The complexes are popular among joggers and skaters of Dhaka. The official Prime Minister's residence is on the northwest corner of the Mirpur Road and Lake Road crossing and is a 5-minute walk from the Jatiyo Sangsad Bhaban. The area is one of the highest security zones of Dhaka. The complex can be accessed using any of the 4 roads surrounding it. However, the Manikmia Avenue and Lake Road are the easiest approaches. Currently, current developments. During the government term that took office on the 28th of October 2001, the government communicated plans to complete Louis Kahn's plans by constructing residences for the Speaker and Deputy Speaker. According to some prominent architects, no such plan existed in the original design. Although the construction was started, it was halted and the issue is still unresolved. Gallery.